Superb. Just send the link. We will promote.
Right, sure. So my question was, what you do to achieve your financial freedom? I want everybody, every 100 people to type in the chat box. Till then, we can go live.
Meanwhile, everyone, please keep posting. What is your idea? Let me.
But I sent you the link in the chat box.
Yeah, I got it.
My question was, what you do to achieve your financial freedom? I want everybody, every 100 people to type in the chat box. Till then, we can go live. Super, brilliant, amazing. We create passive income. Wow, multiple source of income, equity investment, learning, investing in gold. Brilliant. Everybody done a brilliant answer. But 90% of the people, you all are here in the Wealth Accelerator. You are in the best place in this world. But 90% of the people sitting outside, what they do to achieve their financial freedom. 90% people डॉक्टर हैं, इंजीनियर हैं, लॉयर हैं, बिजनेसमैन है, सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड है, whatever they do, they work very hard. They work hard 8 hours per day just to earn some money. पर 8 घंटे के बाद वो घर आते हैं, 8 घंटे अपनी बैटरी को रिचार्ज करते हैं, एंड अगेन नेक्स्ट मॉर्निंग अगेन दे गो फॉर वर्क. 8 बजे रेडी होना, 8 घंटे काम करना, रात को 8 घंटे सोना. नेक्स्ट डे 8 बजे रेडी होना, 8 घंटे काम करना, रात को 8 घंटे सोना. एंड दिस विल गो ऑन फॉर द लाइफ टाइम. एंड व्हाट डू यू थिंक इफ दे गो इन दिस रैट रेस, वो कभी फाइनेंशियली फ्री हो पाएंगे? At any point of time in their life, they can never become financially free because वो उस चक्र में घूमते रहेंगे, right? So I'm just posting here the YouTube link. You can share with your friends. Then what about the top 5% people? ये तो 90-95% लोगों की बात हुई है. Top 5% people, they actually work hard for money. वो भी इन्हीं लोगों की तरह काम करते हैं. They work very hard for money. But one thing they do differently कि जो पैसा उनके पॉकेट में आता है वो उसको भी काम पे लगाते हैं. They let their money work harder than him. अभी हो सकता है शुरू में 500 रुपया, 1000 रुपया, 2000 रुपया इनकम आएगी, but throughout the time, after 4 or 5 years, their earning for active income will be much less than the passive income they are getting from their investment. Means you work hard for money, that is good, but if your money start working for you, that is much better, and that we call earning of passive income. Just 10 crore rupees of portfolio, 1 crore rupees का portfolio, does not matter. The only thing is matter आपका पैसा आपके लिए काम कर रहा है या नहीं काम कर रहा है. So what I'm going to give you, I'm giving you 2 examples of the 2 different people, and you have to tell me that do you know this guy. Just take a look of this. Do you understand कि ये इंसान कौन है? If you are in the morning wealth club, कल हमने बताया था ये इंसान कौन है. Just type his name in the chat box. Who is this guy? Do you know this? Just type his name in the chat box, everybody.
CEO Coca-Cola.
Okay, super, brilliant. CEO of Coca-Cola. Anybody else? Exactly, Deepak sir ने बहुत सही गैस किया. He is the CEO of Coca-Cola company. Coca-Cola company वर्ल्ड की सबसे बेस्ट कंपनी है. उसमें भी अगर आप CEO की पोस्ट पे काम कर रहे हो, that means you are one of the top employer in this world, and your salary will be amazing. So what is his salary? कितना पैसा वो अपनी सैलरी से कमाते हैं? Anybody any guesses? He is earning $16 million पर ईयर. यानी कि कोका कोला कंपनी में एज अ सीईओ काम करके अगर आपको भी $16 मिलियन मिलेंगे, दैट विल बी गुड एनफ. यू आर फाइनेंशियली फ्री और नॉट? आई थिंक नो, बिकॉज जितनी ज्यादा आपकी सैलरी है उतने ज्यादा आपके एक्सपेंसेस है. बट मेन थिंग इज कि अगर वो सीईओ है, $16 मिलियन कमाते हैं, देन इफ यू थिंक दैट ही विल नॉट वर्क फॉर नेक्स्ट 2 ईयर, अगर मैं उन्हें बोलता हूं फॉर द नेक्स्ट 2 ईयर कम टू इंडिया, मोदी जी उनको इन्वाइट करते हैं, come to India, go to लाल किला, go to ताज महल, go to चार मीनार, आप पूरा इंडिया घूमिए. Do you think for the next 2 years उनको वो सैलरी मिलेगी? that $16 million जो वो अर्न करते हैं, he will earn yes or no in the chat box. What do you think? क्या उनको वो सैलरी मिलेगा? महेश is saying no. अरे सीईओ है, कंपनी के मालिक के बराबर, तो भी सैलरी नहीं मिलेगी. Exactly, being a CEO अगर आपको वो सैलरी नहीं मिलती है until you work, then exactly आप you are in the rat race. बट अगर मैं आपको सेकंड एग्जांपल देता हूं, एंड आई नो एवरीबॉडी ऑफ यू नो दिस गाय, जस्ट टाइप हिज नेम इन द कमेंट बॉक्स. Just type his name in the comment box, and I know all 9900 people know this guy. Warren Buffett, brilliant. We call him गॉड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट, द ऑथर ऑफ दिस बुक वॉरेन बफेट, इन्होंने पूरी दुनिया को इन्वेस्टमेंट करना सिखाया है. दैट्स व्हाई वी कॉल इट गॉड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. बट व्हाई वी आर कंपेयरिंग इट विद जेम्स क्विंसी? बिकॉज वॉरेन बफेट सर ने 1985 में, जिस साल शायद हम में से बहुत सारे लोग पैदा हुए होंगे, उस साल उन्होंने कोका कोला कंपनी के कुछ स्टॉक्स खरीदे थे. And what he is earning? He is earning a dividend income from Coca-Cola company. यानी कि पिछले 35 सालों में he is earning a small amount of money from Coca-Cola every quarter. And what is that earning? Anybody can guess? He is earning $1.5 million, not in a year, not in a month, but on an average every day. यानी कि वो $1.5 million हर दिन कमाते हैं. जितना जेम्स क्विंसी 365 दिन काम करके कमाते हैं, उतना वॉरेन बफेट 11 days में अर्न करते हैं. That we call working for money and money works for you. अब मैं आपसे पूछता हूं, if Warren Buffett comes to India for a year and अगर वो एक साल तक कुछ भी नहीं करते हैं, सिर्फ घूमते हैं पूरी दुनिया में, do you think कि उनको ये जो अर्निंग आती रहेगी या रुक जाएगी? He is earning $1.5 million every day. This earning will stop or it will continue? Just type yes or no. Everybody is saying continue. कोई ऐसा है जो कहेगा कि नहीं आएगी? But why it is a difference? इन दोनों चीजों में क्या डिफरेंस है? First one is an employee, he is working for money. Second one, who worked for money. आज से पहले उन्होंने काम किया होगा, but now he made his money work for him, और वो उसके लिए 24/7 काम करता है. So he is earning an amazing income. But मैं आपसे पूछता हूँ, दोनों में से आप किस प्रोसेस में हैं? Are you a James Quincy or you are a Warren Buffett follower? आप अभी किस स्टेज पे हैं और कहाँ जाना चाहते हैं? If you are a James Quincy, type JQ. If you want to become Warren Buffett from James Quincy, type JQ to W, JQ-WB. जेम्स क्विंसी से आप वॉरेन बफेट की तरफ जाना चाहते हैं. Amazing, brilliant, Ashwin sir, Deepak sir, thank you. You people are awesome. So if you are going toward from James Quincy to Warren Buffett, that means you are on the right track. और वो ट्रैक क्या है कि you need to prepare some skill set. अब पैसा लगाना है तो उसके लिए बहुत सारे स्किल की आपको जरूरत होगी. The first skill set जो संदीप जी सिखाते हैं, that is your financial planning. So I'll start from the same place जहां संदीप जी ने आपको सिखाया है, जहां आपको उन्होंने एक लेवल पे लाके खड़ा किया है. We'll start from the same place. But what is financial planning? होता क्या है? How you can start with that? So I'll just give you one example कि आप सब लोगों ने Google Map use किया है. Everybody, you have used the Google Map. When you ask a Google Map that tell me the way to Hyderabad, मुझे हैदराबाद जाना है, रास्ता दिखाओ. Does it tell you the way? Yes or no? Does Google Map tell you the way or it asks you something? It actually don't tell you the way. So at the first position, it just tell you the location of Hyderabad. वो आपको हैदराबाद का लोकेशन बताएगा. And it asks you कि भाई जाना कहाँ से? You want to go from Delhi, from Mumbai, from Kolkata or from Bangalore? Right or wrong? That means Google Map को भी the first important thing is your current location and the second important thing is your destination, and then it actually gives you an option कि अगर आपको आज रात को पहुंचना है तो आप कैसे जाओगे? फ्लाइट से. कल पहुंचना है तो you'll go by train. परसों पहुंचना है तो you go by bus, car, or there are lots of means. Then exactly financial planning भी इस तरह से काम करती है. The first important thing is your current location. आज की डेट में आपका है. That we learned in the 1-to-1 session with संदीप सर. हमने उनमें सीखा था. बहुत सारे सैटरडे के सेशन में हमने सीखा था. नेटवर्थ कैलकुलेशन. आज हम कहाँ पे डेली एक्सपेंसेस हम कैलकुलेट करते हैं, मंथली एक्सपेंसेस कैलकुलेट करते हैं. दैट इज योर करंट स्टेज. एंड देन सेकंड स्टेज आता है, दैट इज योर फाइनेंशियल गोल. आप जाना कहाँ चाहते हो? योर करंट लोकेशन एंड योर फाइनेंशियल गोल. व्हेन यू हैव द क्लैरिटी बिटवीन द टू, देन ओनली यू गो फॉर द थर्ड स्टेज एंड दैट वी कॉल्ड व्हीकल. आपकी स्पीड क्या होगी, that depends on your current situation and your financial goals. So we'll talk a minute about all three stages and then we'll move about stock investment. The first stage क्या होता है? That is about your money mindset. That is about we are learning in the morning wealth club. We are creating our money frequency in the positive term and we are changing our money blueprint. Second important thing is what is your active income. अभी आप कितना पैसा कमाते हो? आप डॉक्टर हो, इंजीनियर हो, लॉयर हो, चाय वाले हो या कोई अच्छा बिजनेस है, बट एंड ऑफ द मंथ व्हाट इज द इनकम यू आर गेटिंग इन योर पॉकेट? जेब में कितना पैसा आप डाल रहे हो? And the second important thing कि कितने साल से आप जॉब कर रहे हो, बिजनेस कर रहे हो, what you have earned, saved and created asset till now. What is your net worth, your assets minus your liability. अभी तक आपने कितना पैसा कमाया. So if ideally you're working from last 15 years, your average salary as on today is 50,000 rupees, then ideally you should have 50 lakh rupees into your account, or you should have an asset of 50 lakh rupees. Do you think you have it? Yes or no? अगर आप 50,000 रुपए कमाते हो, 15 साल हो गए आपको जॉब करते हुए, डू यू हैव असेट ऑफ मिनिमम 50 लाख रुपीस? यस और नो? एंड इफ योर आंसर इज नो, यू आर डूइंग समथिंग रॉन्ग. You need to change the way you are doing it till now. अभी तक जैसा करते थे, you need to change something, and what you need to change is the third important thing. That is your money habit. पैसे को लेके आपकी आदतें कैसी है? What is your money habit? So I'll give you 3 examples. You have to tell me what is your money habit. The first habit is you are earning 100 rupees. Out of 100 rupees, end of the month, you are able to save 25-30 rupees every month. Habit number 1, 100 रुपए कमाते हो, 70 रुपए खर्च करते हो, 30 रुपए बचाते हो. If you are in this, type 1. अगर habit number 2, you earn 100 rupees and you spend 100 rupees. 100 रुपया कमाया है, मन के अंदर सब उड़ा लिया. That is habit number 2, category number 2. And the third one is 100 रुपए कमाते हो, 120 खर्चा करते हो. You earn 100 rupees, but you spend 120 rupees. Amazing, you are magician. 100 रुपए कमा के लोग 120 रुपया कैसे खर्च करते हैं? That we need to learn from you, right? You take loan from the friends. दोस्त से पैसा मांगा, पेरेंट्स से पैसा मांगा, बैंक से पैसा मांगा, क्रेडिट कार्ड पे स्वाइप किया तो ईएमआई में करवा लिया. That means अभी जो खर्चा किया वो आपके लिए 6 महीने तक पे करने वाले हो. And that is an amazing art. To which category you are in? 1, 2 or 3? Type in the chat box, everybody. A lot of people are in 2, some are in 1, some are in 3. So if you are in that habit number 3, you need to change yourself. नहीं तो आप यहाँ कुछ नहीं कर पाओगे. You will keep on learning and learning and learning. जब तक आप 120 रुपया खर्च करते रहोगे, तब तक आपके लाइफ में कुछ नहीं होगा. So you have to shift to at least number 2. And अगर आप number 2 पे हो, you are not on the right track, but it is easy to come on the track. Come to the category number 1, and if you are on the category number 2, the next section is all for you. 2 से 1 पे आना है, but if you are on the 1, you are on the right track, but you need a guidance. So let's start with the guidance, everybody. So let's start with the next section. Current state हमने clear किया. Second important thing, जो हम सब आप लोगों से बात करते हैं, every wealth coach talk to you about your future state. That is your wealth goal. कहाँ जाना चाहते हो अपनी जिंदगी में? 2 wealth goal everybody is having is अपना घर हो, अपनी गाड़ी हो, अपना ड्रीम होम, अपनी ड्रीम कार. Everybody is in the wish list. लेकिन उसके बाद आती है most important thing. आपकी शादी, आपकी एजुकेशन, that is taken care by your parents, but now your kids education, your kids marriage is your responsibility, and you have to be ready for that. And the last and India's most ignored financial goal is retirement goal. अब हम में से ज्यादातर लोग उसको इग्नोर करते हैं. Why? Because हमने कभी किसी को करते हुए नहीं देखा. In 1980s हमारे जो पेरेंट्स थे, they have never worried about their retirement because the government job people are getting good pension, and the private companies, they are giving them attractive post retirement plan. But अभी हम क्या जी रहे हैं 2021 की लाइफ में, गवर्नमेंट ने पेंशन देना 15 साल पहले बंद कर दिया. And the private companies are not interested about your retirement. They are interested in their own growth. So who will take care of your retirement? Only one person, and that is you, nobody else. अगर आपके अलावा आपके रिटायरमेंट की कोई बात करता है, तो these are wealth coaches of संदीप गुप्ता जी. Nobody else care about it, right? So we have a clarity about your financial goal कि जिंदगी में आपको क्या अचीव करना है, जिसके लिए आप स्टॉक में पैसा डालना चाहते हो. The second important thing, have a clarity about कि कितना पैसा आपको उस गोल के लिए चाहिएगा. What is the right amount you required as on date for each and every goal. जिस कॉलेज में आप अपने बच्चे को पढ़ाना चाहते हो, what is the fee? अभी आपका महीने का खर्चा 50,000 में चलता है. दैट मींस यू नीड दिस अमाउंट आफ्टर योर रिटायरमेंट आल्सो. बट प्रॉब्लम क्या है? देयर इज वन एनिमल अबाउट यू. आपके एक पैसों के खिलाफ एक जानवर है जो बहुत तेजी से आगे बढ़ रहा है. व्हाट इज दैट? वी कॉल इट इन्फ्लेशन. एवरीबडी गेट्स इट राइट. तो इन्फ्लेशन क्या करता है? दैट इंक्रीज योर रिक्वायरमेंट. तो अब जिस दिन आपको ये गोल की जरूरत होगी, उस दिन उसकी कॉस्ट क्या होगी? If you sit with 1-to-1 with any of the wealth coaches, he actually determined this value for you. कि जिस कॉलेज में आप अपने बच्चे को पढ़ाना चाहते हो, you know the fee is 20 lakh rupees. But अभी आपका बच्चा कितने साल का है? It's just 10 year old. अभी तो कॉलेज में नहीं जाएगा. He will go to college after 8 or 10 years. Then what will be the fee? It will be exactly same. or it will got double, triple, or maybe more than that. That calculation we help you to do, and that is the main requirement to decide that you should invest in your future. आपको कहाँ वो पैसा डालना है, which mutual fund you need to buy, which stock you need to buy, and that completely depends on your future goal. So now we got the clarity about current state, your future goal. And the third one is, what is the third one? The third pillar comes, and we are here for that, is our vehicle. What is our instrument? And we have multiple vehicles, but we should know what is the speed of every vehicle. अगर मुझे आज रात को दिल्ली से हैदराबाद जाना है और मैं बस में बैठ गया तो when will I reach? Tomorrow, a day after tomorrow, or 2 days after tomorrow? Maybe. But क्या मैं टाइम पे पहुंचूंगा? Most important thing. अगर मैं बस में बैठ गया तो क्या मैं आज रात को हैदराबाद पहुंचने वाला हूं? Yes or no in the chat box. Obviously, I will never be on time. So for that, I need to decide the right vehicle as per my requirement. So we'll discuss about the different vehicles. You decide based on your current goal and your future goals, right? The first one is fixed deposit. Everybody loves to put money in the fixed deposit. Yes or no? Or nobody loves? But हमारे पेरेंट्स ने हमको सिखाया था बेटा एफडी करा लेना. संदीप जी का एक बहुत अच्छा वीडियो है. Go to the YouTube and watch it. बेटा एफडी करा लेना. Why? Because it gives you amazing return. 15%, 20%, 30% कितना मिलता है? It's give you hardly 4 to 5 to 6%. But why you got suggestions कि बेटा एफडी करा लेना? Just because every parents know कि मेरा जो बेटा है that is awesome, वो अपनी पहली सैलरी को उड़ा देगा. They have 100% confidence on you कि मेरा बच्चा मेरी सैलरी को उड़ा देगा, अपनी सैलरी को उड़ा लेगा. That's why they give you a suggestion to put your money into fixed deposit. Just because they know कि आपको 4-6% से मतलब नहीं है, आपको मतलब है अपने एंजॉयमेंट से. Correct? Yes or no? So fixed deposit are not a way to save, no, not a way to invest your money. It is just a tool to save your money from expenses. अपना पैसा बचा लो, यही बड़ी बात है. So first important thing is fixed deposit. Ignore it. Second thing is PPF, EPF. Every employee got the understanding of PPF and EPF because they know कि at least inflation के बराबर return आ रहा है. You are getting ultimately 0% return against the inflation. The third one is gold. Favorite for every woman, and we understand that gold is a good investment. Why? Because we have seen our parents कि जब शादी होती है we gift gold, घर में कोई function हुआ we gift gold, गोद भराई हुआ we gift gold. Yes or no? Because our parents are smarter than us. They understand gold will give you 1 or 2% extra return against the inflation. Yes or no? Gold is God's own currency. अगर आप long term में invest करते हो, it will definitely beat the inflation. चाहे वो inflation कितना भी हो, does not matter कि किसकी government है. The fourth one is the real estate. Everybody loves real estate because हमने बचपन में कहानी सुनी है. 50,000 रुपए का जमीन खरीदा था, 5 लाख में बिक गया, 50 लाख में बिक गया, 1 करोड़ में बिक गया. Yes or no? But what actually return you got? Never calculated. The return average you got from the real estate is 12 to 14%. That is also depends on your location. Not every Indian person got the similar return, right? The next one is mutual fund. We all invest in the mutual fund, and on an average, in a longer term, we get 14% return in the mutual fund that we are going to discuss now. And the last one is my favorite. That is equities, because I'm doing it from last 13, 14 years, and I have an amazing experience from this. So these are all the returns जो आपको मिलते हैं based on your location, your current location, your future goal. तो अगर आपका future goal है जहां आपको 15% return चाहिए and you are investing in PPF, do you think you'll be achieve your goal? आपको अपना गोल मिल पाएगा? Yes or no? अगर आप अपना पैसा EPF में डाल रहे हो but your requirement is to generate 12% return, do you think you will be able to achieve your financial goal? Yes or no in the chat box. I think nobody will get, because the cost of inflation will be exactly same against that. So for that we have a solution. What is the solution that will give you better quality return? And that is from the stock market, that is from the mutual fund. Yes or no? So are you ready for the mutual fund section? Just type ready in the chat box if you are ready for the next amazing section. This was the first part, is about inflation, about your financial planning. Ready, ready, ready. Amazing, super, brilliant. Amazing. So पहली चीज है, what is stock market? Stock market होता क्या है? Do you understand what is the stock market? I just allow you to unmute, but you have to raise your hand and I want answer from yourself. क्या होता है stock market? Just raise your hand. Who want to share? We'll start with Rakesh sir. Okay. Yes, Rakesh ji. What is stock market as per you? Rohit Gupta ji, you want to add? What is stock market as per you? Unmute yourself.
Stock market is a place where we are investing in some of the business, whichever business we are liking. So we are investing in a part of it, that business. So that is what.
Super, brilliant. Who is next? Jayesh, you want to share what is stock market as per you? But you have to come on the camera to speak. Yes, Mahesh sir. What is stock market as per you?
Mute.
Yeah, you're allowed to mute.
Yeah, okay. So as per me, the stock market is nothing but where, let's say, a company wants to grow big and they want the investment from people, so that the people can be part of their company in the growth. So we go and buy the part of the company share in that market, so that we will be part of the growth of that company.
Super, brilliant, amazing. Next is Jayesh sir. What is your takeaway? What is stock market as per you? Unmute.
We become partner of the company by investing our share.
Exactly. Brilliant. Amazing. Superb. So my first question is, all of us are actually in the job. हम कहीं ना कहीं कोई job करते हैं. But how many of you really want to create a business? Just raise your virtual hand now. If you want to become part of business, आपके मन में कोई wish list है कि मेरे को software company खोलना है, मेरे को IT company खोलना है, मेरे को Pepsi Coca-Cola type का कोई manufacturing company खोलना है. You want to become an owner of a business. How many have this kind of vision in your life? Right? Only 7 people out of 100, only 7 or 8 people wants to have a vision in your life of having a business. If you want to have a business, what is the investment you require? Minimum. एक कपड़े की दुकान भी खोलनी है तो कितना पैसा लगता है? 20 lakh, 25 lakhs, and out of that 25 lakh rupees, you are earning 1.5 lakhs every month, and that comes around hardly 2 to 3% of your money. और उसके ऊपर पूरा महीना आप काम करते हैं. Yes or no? So stock market is actually giving you an option to become a part owner of a business. मुझे IT company खोलनी है. It will take 2 years and lakhs of rupees, but I can buy a 1500 rupees Infosys company stock and I'll become an owner of the company. So is it a good idea to own a company at 1500 rupees or invest the 20, 30, 40 lakh rupees and take a risk of your money? Which is the best idea? To owning a part owner of the company that is already proven that track record, and that we call stock market. पैसा लगाना है या तो अपनी खोलने के लिए लगाइए या already जो established companies है, you can become part owner of that. So what they do, they just collect money from you and they run the company. That we call stock market. You got it right, Jay sir. आपने बिल्कुल brilliantly उसको पकड़ा है. The stock market is a place where you become part owner of the company. And what is stock market? The second definition, जो एक हर इंसान जानता है, हर आम आदमी जानता है, that stock market is Sensex. How many of you do this? कि stock market मतलब Sensex. Every Indian have a connection with the Sensex. But what is Sensex? I want to unmute everybody and आप मुझे बताइए, as per you, what is the full name of Sensex? I allowed everybody to unmute. What is the full name of Sensex? बिना Google करिए कौन बताएगा?
अच्छा, Sensex is a indices of Bombay Stock Exchange.
Wow, you all are good in theory. You are amazing in theory. Yes, Rajesh Vishiraj sir.
Yeah, this top 30 stock.
Top 30
indices of that. Yes, Bombay
Stock Exchange Sensitive Index.
Exactly, Google किया. Amazing, superb. So what is Sensex? मेरा question था कि what is Sensex? 1978 में जब Sensex start हुआ था, तो actually it is an index that we represent as economy indicator, Indian economy का indicator है. आप में से कितने लोगों ने दूरदर्शन पे न्यूज सुना है? Just raise your real hand. आपने दूरदर्शन पे न्यूज सुना है? तो उसमें Sensex को क्या बोलते थे हिंदी में? उन्होंने Sensex को हिंदी में क्या बोला? संवेदी सूचकांक. Everybody heard that word term? Samvedi Suchkam. What is the meaning of Samvedi? What is the meaning of Samvedi? Samvedi means sensitive. Sensitive का मतलब क्या है कि उसको टच करो तो वो हिलने लगता है, छुई मुई की तरह. अभी 2006 में Congress was won. What happened to the market? It crashed. What was the result of the Sensex? It gone up. अभी इंडिया ने पाकिस्तान पे अटैक किया तो सेंसेक्स गिर गया. उधर रशिया ने अटैक किया यूक्रेन पे तो सेंसेक्स गिर गया. पुतिन सर ने बोला कि हम वापस बुला रहे हैं अपनी सेना को तो सेंसेक्स भाग गया. बारिश हुई तो सेंसेक्स गिर गया, नहीं हुई तो भी सेंसेक्स गिर गया. ज्यादा हुई तो ज्यादा गिरा, कम हुई तो भी ज्यादा गिरा. दैट मीन्स इट इज दैट सेंसिटिव कि इंडिया में अगर एक पत्ता भी हिलता है, पॉलिटिकल नेचर में, इकोनॉमिकल नेचर में, एग्रीकल्चर नेचर में, सेंसेक्स इज सेंसिटिव टू ईच एंड एवरीथिंग. दैट्स व्हाई वी कॉल इट व्हाट? स्टॉक एक्सचेंज. द फर्स्ट थ्री वर्ड इज स्टॉक एक्सचेंज सेंसिटिव इंडेक्स. इट इज दैट मच सेंसिटिव कि हर चीज पे रिएक्ट करता है. एंड इवन यू डोंट नो, आपको लगेगा इसका स्टॉक मार्केट से क्या कनेक्शन है, फिर भी उसका कनेक्शन होता है. Understand? And what is the second index of India? That is called Nifty. What is the full form of Nifty? Now it's interesting. What is the full form of Nifty? Everybody know Nifty is the collection of 50 stocks of National Stock Exchange. But पूरा नाम क्या है? Unmute. Okay, let me help you. Let me help you. Nifty means National Stock Exchange and represent National Stock Exchange और उसके 50 stocks. So we have the complete form National Stock Exchange 50. तो and 50 तो हो गया हमारा निफ्टी. दोनों को मिक्स करके इन्होंने बनाया निफ्टी. So we have a Sensex, we have a Nifty that are indicator of Indian economy. अभी इंडियन इकोनॉमी कितनी भी खराब है लेकिन सेंसेक्स ऊपर जा रहा है तो फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर क्या बोलता है? एवरीथिंग इज ओके. That means they are indicator of Indian economy. And what do you think in the next 10 years, next 15 years, next 20 years, Indian economy ऊपर जाएगा कि नीचे जाएगा? Everybody is ऊपर वाला सब देखता है Indian economy is going to grow in the next 15-20 years. So do you believe in the Indian economy? That means it is the right place to invest in the stock market. आपको यहाँ इन्वेस्ट करने से कोई भी नहीं रोक सकता. And it started, Sensex started in 1978. तो वो 100 रुपए से स्टार्ट हुआ था. Today it's standing on how much? 60,000. तो what is average return? अगर आपने 1978 पे 100 रुपए डाले होते, वो 100 रुपए आप आज के 60,000 रुपए होते. Forget about inflation right now, but on an average, the return Nifty and Sensex has generated is 15 plus minus 0.25 हो सकता है because कभी crash आता है, कभी market अच्छा होता है. तो on an average, you are getting 15% return. Is it comparable with fixed deposit? Do you think कि आपको इसको fixed deposit से compare करना चाहिए? How many of you think कि नहीं fixed deposit अच्छा है सर? 4-5% में खुश हूँ मैं. Anybody? I think nobody. Everybody is greedy here. But you need to control your greed and stick to the 15 or 16% return. So what is the average return we are getting from the last 15 years is last 40 years is 15% per annum on an average. But अगर मैं आज 1 तारीख को पैसा डालता हूं तो अगले साल की 1 तारीख को कितना हो जाएगा? 15% बढ़ेगा. रोहित जी, अगर आज 1 लाख रुपए आप डाल दो, अगले साल 1 लाख रुपए का 1.15 होना चाहिए ना?
Yes.
Yes, but this is not a fixed deposit. But this is not a fixed deposit. Fixed deposit is giving you fixed return, and that means आपको उतना ही मिलेगा. But here you got the fluctuation. कभी +15, कभी -15. But if you have a vision, because जब आप अपनी IT कंपनी खोलते हो, क्या 1 साल के लिए खोलते हो? जब अपनी ऑटोमोबाइल कंपनी खोलोगे तो 1 साल के लिए खोलोगे. अपनी कपड़े की दुकान भी खोलोगे तो 1 साल के लिए खोलोगे. So if you don't own your own business for 1 year, then how you can own somebody else's business for 1 year? जब आप अपनी छोटी सी चाय की दुकान को भी 15 साल के विजन के लिए खोलते हो, एक 100 स्क्वायर फीट का अगर आप प्लॉट भी खरीदते हो तो 15 साल के लिए खरीदते हो. Then here you have a vision of 1 hour, 1 day, 1 month or 1 year. किसकी गलती अगर रिटर्न नहीं मिला तो? Sensex की, because it is very much sensitive, or you are very much sensitive. Actually, we become more sensitive than stock exchange. हम सोचते हैं 9:15 मार्केट खुला है, 1 लाख रुपया डाला, शाम तक मुझे 15,000 चाहिए, एंड आप शकुनी बन जाते हो. Do you really think that शकुनी will work here? Obviously no. So you have to have that sentiment कि अगर आपने पैसा डाला है, then you are expecting should be real into the market. Yes or no? So we are going to learn there are 2 different ways to invest in the stock market. आप directly पैसा डाल सकते हो, indirectly डाल सकते हो, and let's have a focus ki how you are going to invest in the stock market. So this guy is who? This is you, and you are investing in the stock market. तो एक बहुत छोटी सी चीज आपको करनी है. You need to open a demat account. A day before yesterday, I sent you a link to open a demat account. If you have not got there, do it now, because this is the gateway of wealth creation. अगर ये चाबी आपके पास नहीं है, then wealth creation will be difficult for you, because दुनिया में कहीं भी जाओगे 7 से 8% रिटर्न मिलने वाला है. So this is the gateway to create 14 to 15% return per year on an average. And if you put this money into this account, you can directly invest into the stock market. Abhi kya hai? You have to use your mind. You have to use your brain. You have to work hard. So your profit, your loss will directly come into your account. No middleman. बट देयर इज एन ऑल्टरनेट वे. अगर सब लोग इस तरह से सोचते हैं कि यार हम डायरेक्ट पैसा डालेंगे और कमा लेंगे, इट विल बी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू. सो अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल नीड एन एक्सपर्ट एडवाइस. तो हु इज दैट एक्सपर्ट? आपके घर एक इंसान आता है, ही डिस्कस विद यू कि सर आपको कितना पैसा लगाना है. अच्छा, आपकी 1 लाख रुपए सैलरी है तो आप 20,000 रुपए हर महीने डालिए. He tell you the thing, वो आपसे उस 20,000 का चेक लेके जाएगा. And all 100 people like us will give a 20,000 rupees check to him. वो सारा पैसा they give to a professional banking finance corporation. Banking finance corporation हो सकता है, NBFCs हो सकता है, but these are registered under SEBI and SEBI control all of them. So your every rupee invested in a mutual fund is safe. So we call it mutual fund house. But ये लोग कैसे decide करते हैं कि कौन सा स्टॉक खरीदना चाहिए? Because they have an expert team, 50, 40, 60 people. They are sitting there throughout the day and they keep on the data analytics. पूरा search करते हैं and they decide कौन सा stock खरीदना चाहिए. But they just decide. They don't take any action. उनके ऊपर जो इंसान बैठा है, that we called fund manager, and the fund manager is actually responsible for taking decisions. These 4 people are the best fund managers of India. You can take a screenshot for your future. And these people are actually decide कि कौन सा स्टॉक खरीदना चाहिए, कौन सा स्टॉक नहीं खरीदना चाहिए, and that become your way of indirect investment. So we have a 2-way. Active investment, जहां आप अपना टाइम लगाओ, अपनी नॉलेज लगाओ, you become the expert. That we do in the Sapphire Club. We decide our own. Second way is indirect investment. कि आप डायरेक्ट पैसा मत डालो, एक्सपर्ट की सलाह लो, बट वो एक्सपर्ट फिर क्या करेगा? आपसे फी चार्ज करेगा, and that fee comes to 2% every year, right? I'll show the picture again, Amar sir. So these are the experts who charge you plus 2% every year, irrespective of result. अभी उन्होंने एक साल आपको plus 10% return दिया, they will charge you 2%. So ultimately you got 8%. But next year they give you a loss of 10%. तब भी वो 2% charge करेंगे. So ultimately you got minus 12%. So tell me, अगर आपको 2 साल में stock के अंदर, म्यूचुअल फंड के अंदर एक साल प्लस 10% रिटर्न मिला, दूसरे साल माइनस 10% रिटर्न मिला, तो व्हाट इज योर ओवरऑल रिटर्न? अनम्यूट एंड स्पीक. You got plus 10% return, you got minus 10% return in the second year. What return you got?
0. -4.
Zero. But actually it's not 0, it is -4. How -4? Because आपने एक साल 2% चार्जेस दिया, अगले साल फिर 2% चार्जेस दिया, प्लस ब्रोकरेज दिया, तो यू आर गेटिंग -4% इफ मार्केट इज नॉट गोइंग एनीवेयर. वो ऊपर गया, नीचे आया, नीचे गया, ऊपर आया, यू आर गेटिंग अल्टीमेटली 0. -4 इज द फी. बट अगर मैं आपको बोलता हूं यू लर्न ऑल दिस थिंग्स, वन टाइम फी पे करो, सारी चीजें सीख लो एंड टेक योर ओन डिसीजन, तो विल यू बी एबल टू सेव दिस 2% एवरी ईयर? यस और नो? Every year you are going to save this 2% for the next 30 years. जिस दिन आप रिटायर हो जाओगे, मे बी बहुत सारे लोग रिटायरमेंट के बाद इसको फुल टाइम प्रोफेशन बनाते हैं. यस और नो? You are going to save this 2% every year till you are alive, because रिटायरमेंट के बाद तो अपने पास टाइम ही टाइम है. Yes or no? And actually when you work harder you are able to generate 18, 20, maybe 25% return. वॉरेन बफेट सर कितना रिटर्न पैदा करते हैं? यस ऋषिराज जी,
25%.
25%. तो 25% अगर हमने रिटर्न जनरेट किया तो हम क्या बन जाएंगे?
वॉरेन बफेट.
अगर 25% हमने रिटर्न पैदा किया तो वी बिकम गॉड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. हम क्या बन जाएंगे? वी बिकम गॉड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट. तो अभी आपको बहुत ज्यादा मेहनत नहीं करना है, 3 महीने मेहनत करना है, 3 महीने के बाद 3 महीना प्रैक्टिस करना है, एंड यू विल बिकम गॉड ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट, राइट? सो लेट्स मूव ऑन. अभी आगे कैसे काम कर सकते हैं? अब व्हेन यू बिकम ट्रेडर, व्हेन यू बिकम इन्वेस्टर, यू हैव मल्टीपल ऑप्शन. पैसा कैसे लगाना है, देयर इज अ डिफरेंट स्टाइल. फर्स्ट स्टाइल, you become an intraday trader, you become a short term trader. आज पैसा लगाओ, रात को निकाल लो, फिर कल सुबह पैसा लगाओ, शाम को निकाल लो. That we call intraday trader. लेकिन हर बार पैसा निकलता है क्या? कभी जाता भी तो है. It's a two-way. Short term trader, आज पैसा लगाओ, 15 दिन, 20 दिन, महीना भर के लिए इन्वेस्ट करो. That we call short term trader. So it depends on your lifestyle. अगर आप full time जॉब में हो, then it is a suicide for you. if you are in a working full time, it becomes suicide for you because you have to give enough time. आप अपनी दुकान खोलते हो, 20 लाख रुपए इन्वेस्ट करते हो, हर महीना आपको 1 लाख रुपया चाहिए, तो 8 घंटा उस दुकान में बैठना पड़ेगा कि नहीं? या आपकी जगह कोई और बैठेगा तो आपको 1 लाख की इनकम आ जाएगी? It is a full time business. अगर आप फुल टाइम नहीं दे सकते हो, डोंट एंटर इन दिस फॉर द पार्ट टाइम. द सेकंड वे ऑफ इन्वेस्टमेंट वी कॉल्ड इट लॉन्ग टर्म इन्वेस्टमेंट, जहां आप बहुत लंबे विजन के साथ, थॉट प्रोसेस के साथ आते हो दैट आई एम गोइंग टू इन्वेस्ट दिस मनी फॉर द 8, 10 और 15 इयर्स. इफ यू हैव दैट विजन, रिटर्न में बहुत ज्यादा फर्क नहीं है, और बहुत ज्यादा फर्क भी होता है तो भी आपके पॉकेट में पैसा उतना ही आएगा. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू नो द गाय to call best in trader in the world? उनका rate of return is 57 to 59% per year. How many of you know his name? मैं भी भूल गया अभी. So he is actually earning 59.1% return. Paul Trader John उनका नाम है, right? तो उन्होंने 1988 से 2018 कितना साल, 30 years तक he has generated 59% return every year from trading. Do you think he is the best? Do you think he is the best? Yes or no? Unmute and say yes or no. He was awesome. But फिर भी आप लोग नहीं जानते. Why don't you people know him? You know this guy only. जिसका रिटर्न 23% है, we call him God. But जिसका रिटर्न 59% है, उसको हम क्यों नहीं जानते? Why he is not the richest person in the world? Because he did it for 30 years only, and this guy did it for 70 years. So what is important, return or long term? What is more important? Compounding हम सब जानते हैं. The most powerful factor in the compounding is not the interest rate, not the principal amount, but the time you are investing. तो अगर आप long term के लिए invest करते हो, return 24, 25, even 60% does not matter. You got my point? समझ में आया? Yes or no in the chat box. If you don't understand this, just raise your hand and ask me a question. And if you understand this, I'm okay to move ahead, right? So if you have any question, just type in the chat box and mute yourself, or you can raise your hand. Super, brilliant. तो सबको समझ में आया? I'm that good? Brilliant, super. So let's move ahead. अब प्रॉब्लम क्या है कि लोग जब स्टॉक मार्केट में इन्वेस्ट करने आते हैं तो सबसे बड़ी चीज क्या होती है? Stock market is risky. How many of you understand this? Stock market is risky. Raise your real hand. How many of you understand it? Stock market is risky. Wow. And I want you to raise your virtual hand so I can count. कितने लोगों को लगता है stock market is the riskiest profession? Oh, good. But still we have only 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's below 15%. It's a minority. 21, 21, 21, 22. Superb. So 20% people here understand the stock market is a risky business. Now I'll tell you one thing. Now I'll give you a good example. You have to give me a response again. You want to buy a flat in Delhi. आपको दिल्ली में एक फ्लैट खरीदना है. Just lower down your hands. आपको दिल्ली में एक फ्लैट खरीदना है. You go to the broker. Listen me carefully and reply me in the chat box. आप क्या करते हो? उस ब्रोकर के पास जाते हो. वो ब्रोकर आपको पहला घर दिखाता है at the 1 crore rupees and you buy it. You give him 1 crore rupees and you buy the flat. That is option 1. What is option number 2? आप क्या करते हो? ब्रोकर के पास जाते हो. 3 अलग अलग ब्रोकर के पास जाते हो. You open the map with him and circle the areas of Delhi. साउथ दिल्ली पॉश एरिया है, अच्छे टेनेंट मिलेंगे. नॉर्थ दिल्ली यूनिवर्सिटी है, स्टूडेंट्स मिलेंगे. नेहरू प्लेस ऑफिस एरिया है, यू गॉट द गुड टेनेंट. यू फाइंड आउट द 3 टॉप एरियाज एज पर योर रिक्वायरमेंट. यू एंड योर वाइफ विजिट टू ईच एंड एवरी एरिया. यू रेकी, आप घूमते हो फिरते हो, देखते हो कहाँ मेट्रो है, कहाँ ऑफिस है, क्या कुछ है. यू डिसाइड टॉप 10 प्रॉपर्टीज आउट ऑफ देम. You visit each and every property, finalize 3, you meet the owner of all 3. आप तीनों के ओनर के साथ मिलते हो, उनसे बात करते हो, and then you buy one property जिसका पेपर क्लीन है. You complete the paper, जिसमें लोन कोई ऑलरेडी नहीं है, जिसमें आपका बैंक एग्री करता है, and you buy that one property. Now tell me where you taken high risk. आपने कहाँ पे ज्यादा रिस्क लिया? Option 1 was risky, option 2 was risky. Just type in the chat box. 1 was risky or 2 was risky. 1 was risky, but return is same everywhere. पहले वाले में भी 1 करोड़ के फ्लैट पे 35,000 किराया मिलता है. सेकंड वाले में भी 1 करोड़ के फ्लैट पे 35,000 किराया मिलता है. Yes or no? Then if you are saying stock market is risky, I am just tweaking the statement. Stock market is not risky. with the proper research and medium risk, proper research plus medium risk, you can generate better return. Yes or no? Now tell me how many of you are agree with this statement. जो 22 लोगों ने पहले hand raise किया था, I ask again to raise your hand. Are you agree in that? With the proper research and medium risk, you can generate the same return. High risk and high return is the myth. Is it blowing up your mind? Just type one word in the chat box you are feeling right now. It's eye-opening, it's mind-blowing, whatever it is, just type in the chat box. What is the one feeling you have right now? Eye-opening, type eye-opening. It's mind-blowing, type mind-blowing. Whatever the one feelings comes in your mind, just type in the chat box. Super, brilliant, amazing. So let's move ahead. अब problem क्या है? You understand the risk. कि risk तब है जब आप zero research करके आते हो. You go, पान वाले ने यस बैंक खरीदा तो मैं भी खरीदूंगा. कितने लोगों ने ऐसा किया? दूध वाले ने आइडिया खरीदा तो मैं भी खरीदूंगा. मेरे ऑफिस के कलीग ने बोला आइडिया खरीद लो, बड़ा सस्ता मिल रहा है, तो मैंने खरीद लिया. If you do this kind of thing, you are actually taking a risk. But if you do a proper research with the medium risk, you can generate the same high return. Now, the second important thing is what is your time of horizon? आप एक दिन के लिए इन्वेस्ट करते हो, 10 दिन के लिए इन्वेस्ट करते हो, या आप एक साल के लिए इन्वेस्ट करते हो, and that is the most important. The third thing is what return you are expecting. If you are expecting 15, 18, 20 और भगवान के बराबर आना है तो 23% एक्सपेक्ट कर लो. But what people do, they are expecting 100% return every year. Is it justified? Expecting 100% return from the stock market every year is justified? Because मेरे बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट मुझसे बोलते हैं कि सर वो वीडियो देखा था मैंने, वो वीडियो में YouTube पे लिखा हुआ है जनरेट 100% रिटर्न ऑन एवरी ट्रेड. मैंने कहा वाओ अमेजिंग, जिसने वो वीडियो बनाया वो वीडियो क्यों बना रहा है? You should be live in the White House ना. If you can generate 100% return every year, then why you are sitting on the YouTube and creating the videos? Yes or no? Brilliant. So most important thing is stock market is not risky if you took a proper research. Your time of investment should be at least 5+ years. And the third important thing is the return you are expecting from the market should be justified. What to buy, when to buy, and how much to buy is all third place. ये सब बाद में आता है until you got this. So now what we learned the last 2 months. अब हम सफाया की बात करते हैं. We have done a lot of hard work in the last 2 months and now we are going to talk about it. हमने दो अलग-अलग ways सीखे थे. We learned 2 different ways to select a stock and take a trade. How many of you remember that? And you want to speak? Just 2 ways. Just unmute and speak out. All the old students. What was the 2 ways?
One
Created
fundamental
a
versus
chart
second
kind
technical.
like sir whatever.
Amazing. Fundamental versus technicals. We got the both. तो पहला जो way है, I call it common sense investing. What is common sense investing? आंखें खोलो, आपको stocks नजर आएंगे. And how many of you did it? ग्रोसरी लेने जाते हो, पिक अ प्रोडक्ट, चेक द ब्रांड. बाहर घूमते हो, कार का शोरूम देखते हो, पिक अप द प्रोडक्ट, चेक द ब्रांड. टूथपेस्ट करते हो, पकड़ो हाथ में, चेक द ब्रांड. मेडिसिन खा रहे हो, पकड़ो, रिवर्स करो, चेक द ब्रांड. दैट इज वी कॉल्ड कॉमन सेंस इन्वेस्टिंग. अगर आप सड़क पे जाते हो, विच कार यू फाइंड द मोस्ट? आज की रेट में 10 से 12 लाख की बजट की कौन सी कार सबसे ज्यादा आपको रोड पे नजर आती है? मारुति. तो डू यू थिंक मारुति इज डूइंग ग्रेट बिजनेस? What is the second brand?
Tata Motors.
Tata Motors. तो कोई तीसरी कंपनी का स्टॉक खरीदना है क्या? If Tata Motors and Maruti is actually covering 70% of Indian market, then कोई तीसरा कंपनी का स्टॉक ऊपर जाएगा क्या? No. अगर घर में कोई प्लास्टिक की चीज टूट जाती है, what you use? फेविस्टिक, कोई दूसरा प्रोडक्ट है? Even you don't know the product name. प्रोडक्ट का नाम भी नहीं पता किसी को. कि we call it adhesive. हम सब क्या बोलते हैं? फेविक्विक दे दो. ब्रश करना है तो कौन सा टूथपेस्ट मांगते हो? कोलगेट दे दो. इवन वी डोंट नो कि हमको उसको टूथपेस्ट बोलते हैं. वी जस्ट गो एंड बाय कोलगेट दे दो. वो पेप्सोडेंट भी देगा तो भी चलेगा. बट वी व्हाट वी आस्क, कोलगेट दे दो. बिकॉज दीज ब्रांड बिकम 100% ऑक्यूपेंसी. अगर आपका घर में लकड़ी का काम हो रहा है तो चिपकाने के लिए क्या लेके आते हो? विच प्रोडक्ट? फेविकोल. कोई दूसरा प्रोडक्ट भी नहीं जानते. तो फेविकोल, फेविक्विक इज क्रिएटेड बाय विच कंपनी? पिडिलाइट इंडस्ट्रीज. तो अगर हर घर में फेविकोल और फेविक्विक यूज होता है तो कोई दूसरा स्टॉक ऊपर जाएगा उनके कंपटीशन में? That we called common sense investing. अभी हमने क्या किया? Common sense investing से अपनी स्टॉक्स की सेड लिस्ट को बनाया है. एंड इन दैट कॉमन सेंस इन्वेस्टिंग वी पुट सम डेटा. हमने क्वालिटेटिव एनालिसिस किया. व्हाट आर द गुड क्वालिटी स्टॉक्स, उसको हमने फाइंड आउट किया. जो पिडिलाइट कंपनी हमने देखी जो फेविक्विक बनाती है, लास्ट 10 इयर्स ने उसने कितना पैसा कमाया है, लास्ट 10 इयर्स ने उसने कितनी सेल करी है, दैट सेल इज ग्रोइंग और नॉट ग्रोइंग. वो एनालिसिस हमने इन 40 लोगों के साथ बैठ के किया था. एंड वही वी फाइंड आउट व्हाट आर द ग्रेट बिजनेस that we should count on, जिनके ऊपर हम भरोसा कर सकते हो. And from where we learn this, from where we learn this technique from itself, the god of investment. हमने ये सारी चीजें god of investment से सीखा था कि how you find the great business, because he believed कि जो business अपने आप में strong है कैसल की तरह, कोई दूसरा उसके आसपास भी नहीं आ सकता. Do you think कि कल को ऐसा टाइम आएगा आप फेविक्विक की जगह कोई और चीज जाके मांगोगे मार्केट में? जब स्टोर पे जाओगे तो कोलगेट की जगह पेप्सोडेंट बोल के उससे टूथपेस्ट मांगोगे. ऑब्वियसली ऐसा टाइम नहीं आएगा. दैट मींस दीज बिजनेसेस आर strong, and if you understand the business you should invest in that. So we did it fundamental analysis with the help of Warren Buffett way of investing. The Buffett way को हमने पूरा complete किया, and we understand what are the great business. That was the step number 1 of creation of a stock list. Second में हम आए थे that we called professional investing. अब professional investing में हमने क्या किया? We find out great price, we find out great volume. कहाँ सबसे ज्यादा पैसा आ रहा है? बिकॉज अगर किसी स्टॉक में बहुत अच्छा बिजनेस है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल पार्ले जी इज डूइंग अमेजिंग, बट उसमें स्टॉक में बाइंग नहीं है, देन वी अवॉइड दैट. वी फाइंड अ ग्रेट बिजनेस बट दैट इज द नॉट राइट टाइम टू बाय. तो व्हाट वी फाइंड कि हमने राइट टाइम पे बाय करने के लिए टेक्निकल एनालिसिस सीखा. एंड टेक्निकल एनालिसिस एक्चुअली गिव्स यू एन अमेजिंग क्वांटिटेटिव मॉडलिंग. कितनी क्वांटिटी में आज की डेट में बाइंग हो रही है, कहाँ बायर स्ट्रांग है, कहाँ सेलर स्ट्रांग है. बायर स्ट्रांग है तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? मार्केट में स्टॉक को खरीदना चाहिए, बेचना चाहिए? म्यूट एंड स्पीक. जब बायर स्ट्रांग है मार्केट में तो हमें उस स्टॉक को खरीदना चाहिए. और सेलर स्ट्रांग है, जब सेलर स्ट्रांग है तो हमें उस स्टॉक को बेचना चाहिए. दैट वी लर्न इन द टेक्निकल एनालिसिस पार्ट, एंड वी फाइंड द ग्रेट प्राइस. एंड आज हमने उसका एक एग्जांपल प्रैक्टिकली देखा था. आई जस्ट पुट अ चार्ट इन द चैट रूम, और वहां से लोगों ने सिंपली एक वर्ड में बोला बाय 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 बाय. हार्डली एनीबॉडी talk about selling. So we learned कि अपने को कौन से right price पे buy करना चाहिए. So we learned both ways. Common sense investing सीखा, professional investing सीखा, and we learned in the professional investing the importance of data. कभी भी कोई stock पूरे दिन में जो price movement करता है, there are 4 different points: open price, low price, high price and closing price. उन चारों की importance क्या है वो हमने सीखा था. That we learned in the technical analysis, and the result was amazing from this. और उसमें हमने एक बहुत अच्छी चीज क्या सीखी थी? What was the candle name? Who want to share? What was the strongest candle that we learned? And we have seen the magic. What was the strongest candle we learned? Who want to share the name?
Hammer.
Hammer. कि अगर मार्केट के अंदर कितना भी अच्छा टाइम हो, कितना भी बुरा टाइम हो, the only person that comes to help you, the only person that come to survive in the market is our Thor का जो टूल है that is hammer, or that hammer is actually gonna help you. So what we learned, how we are going to use this hammer. Hammer candlestick pattern है, and we learned pin bar, we learned dragonfly doji, we learned gravestone doji. All are these doing on the same pattern. ये सारी की सारी same patterns पे काम करती है. What is that pattern? कि मार्केट में आपकी कैंडल का जो भी हाई प्राइस है वो क्रॉस किया तो बाय करने का, अगर रिवर्स कैंडल है लो बनाया तो सेल करने का. So we learned this formula. Everybody just say yes or no. How many of you remember this formula? We learned in 3 weeks ago. This is the formula जो हमको buy और sell का प्राइस बताता है. What is the success rate? That comes around 60 to 70% success rate है इसका. करना क्या था? जो भी आपका लो प्राइस था, अगर सेल कैंडल है you just sell it, और सेल करने के बाद what is your target? That is the size of candle, that is the pivot point. First profit हम लेते हैं जहां pivot point आता है. आज की ट्रेड में सबका आया. Second profit जो थोड़ा सा रिस्क ज्यादा लेते हैं, they took the profit at the second place. आज उनका भी आया था. How many of you watched this in the live in the market, right? So I want to just share the experience what people did in today's market. I'll just share the screen again. What I did, I simply asked all the sapphire people, I simply asked all the diamond people, what you are gonna do in this particular time. This was the candle, and I just asked कि आपको क्या करना चाहिए. And what answer we got? For this candle, answer we got is buy, 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 buy. 100% people are saying one way buy. So do you think everybody was telling right or wrong? Especially Harshita ka jab message aaya, sir, buy kar lo. I was very happy.
Wrong.
And when I got the confidence that all 10 people, 11 people are saying buy, then I bought. I don't know about you कि आप लोगों ने खरीदा है या नहीं खरीदा है, but I am the confidence on you. मुझे आप लोगों पे सब पे वो कॉन्फिडेंस था, and I make the transaction of buy, and I make 5,000 rupees out of it in the next 45 minutes. अगले 45 minutes में I got more confirmation also. Few more people earned 2,500 from that. Right or wrong? So it was a great decision to buy. It was a great decision to buy just because we got the right opportunity and the right time to buy. इसमें कितनी मेहनत लगा आपने को? Do you think हमने 4 दिन से इसके लिए मेहनत कर रहे थे? Or we just open the chart, find out the right opportunity, and we enter the trade? Yes or no? Super, brilliant, amazing. I want to share one more example with you. The second example was, it was for the intraday traders. The second example was for positional traders. What was the call? On the 12th of August, with the help of you people, we bought Kirloskar oil engine at the price of 176. 176 पे हम सब लोगों ने Kirloskar pump खरीदा था. And what is the current price right now? 12th August से 12th September. It's hardly a month. What is the return we got? Who want to share? Sapphire numbers.
50%.
50% in a month. And how much time it takes to get 50% in your fixed deposit? Who are good in mathematics? How much years will it take to get 50% return in your fixed deposit? Rohit, can you please calculate for me? कितना साल लगेगा? 4 साल, 5 साल, 6 साल? Might be. Approximately.
That's
4 or 5 years minimum. So what you got in the next 5 or 6 years in the fixed deposit, you got here in 27 days. Is it amazing or not? I want everybody to unmute and speak one word. Is it amazing or not? Or any another word you like?
Amazing.
Amazing, brilliant,
Amazing, sir. Amazing.
amazing. So I just want to show you one beautiful thing. Not only me, but there are a lot of people from the Sapphire community that actually did it. This one got 4,500 rupees in this month. Kirloskar engine oil 796. Kirloskar engine oil 8,500 rupees. मैं अपना नहीं दिखा रहा हूँ. So all of you, I just want you to speak out one word. And what is that one word? I love money. Unmute yourself and say, I love money.
I love money.
Love money. Love money. Super, brilliant. Now I just want to ask, there is a guy जिसने मॉर्निंग वेल्थ क्लब में बोला था, सर आई लव मनी बोलने से पैसा आता है क्या? Where is Amar sir? We have faced that kind of thing also, and we have proved कि सिर्फ I love money बोलने से बहुत कुछ होता है. Just you have intention to do it. अभी कुछ नहीं करने का तो फिर कुछ नहीं होगा. But if you are able to take action, you love money, then money comes to you without fail. So I just want to ask reviews from yourself. Who all people bought this stock? What is your takeaway from this session from the last 2 months? Whatever you have learned, I just invite few people of you. Just raise your hand if you want to share anything. Want to share? Yes, Rohit, we'll start with you.
Yeah, I have that stock of it is for 50% gain.
50% gain, amazing. So what you learned from the last 2 months was helping you in any conditions?
Yeah, first of all, the way you explain the things is mind blowing, and it makes the things very simpler to understand, and that is the reason we are able to understand it and then implement it in an easier way.
Super, brilliant. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Who's next? Yes, Javed ji, please. You want to share?
मैं भी ये शेयर खरीदा था, मेरा भी 50% हो गया.
Oh, amazing. So just say I love money.
Yes, I love money, and also after coming to this platform, I am really getting confidence, and daily I am earning money.
Wow, amazing, superb.
Small amount.
Small or big is does not matter. आप 1 लाख रुपया कमाते हो, 1000 कमाते हो, does not matter. The only thing is the percentage you are making, because this is the only place where you can scale up to anything. You can scale your money up to anything. The only thing is you gaining the confidence. And the percentage term, you are earning 50% throughout the year, to bhi chalega. That's amazing. Superb, Javed. More power to you. Yes, Ravi sir, please, your turn. Unmute, please.
Yeah, I have got, thank you, first of all. I have got 48%. 2 दिन, एक दिन थोड़ा लेट हुआ था मेरा खरीदना. But 48% I got in Kirloskar. Other than that, in Canara Bank also I made some amount of money. And yeah, no doubt in terms of whatever, however, the teaching you are doing, and gratitude to both of you and I mean, especially you and Sandeep. Sir.
Super, thank you. And वो 4% जो गया उसके लिए सोचने का नहीं. किसी ने FD कराया उसको भी तो चाहिए ना 4%. So we leave that for them also. Amazing, brilliant. Yes, Ashwin sir, you can come on the camera so we can pin you. Thank you, Ravi sir. Thank you. More power to you. Everybody just write down more power to you, Ravi sir, Javed sir, Rohit sir. More power to you. Brilliant. Amazing. Yes, Ashwin ji, please. You can come on the camera if you are comfortable.
Yeah, I'm on other camera.
Yeah, okay. But I'm not able to see you. No issue. Yes, please.
Yeah, before joining these sessions, I was in the category of people who say stock market satta hai, stock market is gambling. Now
stock market satta hai. Wow, what a great word. Abhi hum bolte hain I love money. So stock market is money making machine. Change the codes. Negative code to a positive code. Stock market is a money making machine. Brilliant.
Yeah, now I moved to different category where you invest wisely. You analyze the stock and then invest. I came into that category. So thank you.
Brilliant. Amazing. Thank you, Ashwin sir. More power to you. So now we are not in option 1. Now we are into option 2, category number 2, where we understand with the medium risk, you can generate the same high return. Super. Brilliant. Thank you, Ashwin sir. Yes, Anandi ma'am. Please.
First of all, thank you for these amazing sessions. Exactly like Ashwin sir, before joining the Wealth Club, I would have never thought that I could do something in the stock market, because that has been how we have been raised. Exactly how he said that stock market, it is like gambling. Only gamblers, they get into stock market. So when I started to take these small baby steps, when I started to do something just one day and one step at a time, and we see how much this education about money and generation of money is needed, it really becomes so comfortable and so easy. You only need the education to be where you want to be. And really, really so much thanks to you and the Sapphire Club for this education. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you. Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Who's the next? Yes, Kanaya ji, please. Yes, Kanaya.
Yeah. So I would say you make things so simple, the technical things. Definitely, I was not aware about the technical analysis. So it was so simple. Everything you make, complex things you make so simple. So I really appreciate.
Super.
The way you teach people. So it's really amazing, and you make things interesting. So that is very. Yeah.
Thank you, Kanaya. Thank you. More power to you, Kanaya. Everybody just write down more power to you, Anandi ma'am. More power to you, Kanaya. The last one is, okay, second last, Govindji and Saubhagya, the last two. Yes, Govindji, please.
Yeah. Sir, sorry for my video is not visible.
No problem.
Yeah.
If you can remove your virtual background, you'll be visible and you're so beautiful. Now, please speak up. No problem.
No. Only issue is if I started at the stock market, you need to learn more knowledge in every day.
You need to learn. You need to work hard. Abhi, what do you do? What do you do? Business, job? What do you do?
I am doing business.
You are doing business, and for that business, I think you have learned a lot of things. Then you are able to do it. Definitely.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it is
yeah.
again a business. It is again a big business because we are owning a business. Now you have one business, but when you buy a stock, you own multiple businesses. So you need to learn a little bit more to get the accelerator.
How much time we can? No, I'm not sorry for
That's
asking.
that's that's up
Maybe
to
1
you.
lakh.
That's up to you. If you want to become a full-time trader, you need 8 hours. Because if you want to become a part-time trader, you need 4 hours. If you want to invest for a passive income for a long term, you need 15 minutes per week. That is also enough. 15 minutes per week is justified to generate 15% return a year. Yes or no?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Sure,
studied
sure.
4 years in my college to learn कि job में काम कैसे करना है. I learned 4 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Super. Thank you. Thank you, Goel sir. So everybody just write down. More power to you, everybody. And the most important thing, I need everybody to appreciate who all are coming here, who all are taking action. And this is for all of them. We need a clap, round of applause for everybody. I want everybody to just clap for them. These are the action takers who are generating results. And if you really want to generate result in your life, I want everybody to take action. Until you don't take any action, it will become difficult for you to generate returns. Yes or no? So just in the end, I would love to invite Amar sir. Please, Amar sir, you want to put some light on other people about Sapphire? Please welcome Amar sir with a round of applause. Everybody. Yes.
Actually, I'll share about my feedback. I am someone who don't like stock market. Who was in that zone. Okay. But the days Pradeep started coming to share about stocks, जैसे छोटे बच्चों का उंगली पकड़ के लिखाते हैं ना, वैसे सिखाते हैं प्रदीप बाबू. उंगली पकड़ के सिखाते हैं step by step, step by step. How many of you Sapphire and Diamond, do you agree with this? Do you agree with this? So मेरे ऐसा बेवकूफ जिसे स्टॉक आता भी नहीं था, आज वो स्टॉक परचेज करके पैसा कमा रहा है.
Amazing. Super. Congratulations.
And now I have a question from all of you. I mean, for all of you. How many of you who are not in Diamond and Sapphire, it is an opportunity, okay? हो सकता है कुछ surprise हो. It is an opportunity. How many of you really want to learn stock market?
This is a virtual hand.
Apart
so we can
from
just
Diamond
count
and
on.
Sapphire, how many of you really want to learn? Okay, I have an opportunity to share with all of you. I'm sharing one form. Just fill that form and your problem will be sorted. And I'm sharing the same form in the YouTube live also. And Pradeep, make sure to make it private.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'll share the same form in the group also. If anybody want to learn, then please fill this form. Pradeep, over to you.
Thank you, Amar sir. Thanks a lot.
Pradeep ji, I have a question.
Yes, sir. I'm always there for your questions.
नहीं, people who recently joined Sapphire Club, उनके आप कभी hand holding करोगे?
Abhi, this is going on. This is the process. We are in the middle of the process.
नहीं, but basics तो सीखना पड़ेगा ना sir. We are moving ahead.
Don't
Watch
worry.
the recording, Ravi Rao. Watch the recording. If you have any question, come and ask in the session. Don't believe in spoon feeding. Okay. You have all the access. If you don't have access, come back to me personally. I will love to help you.
Okay, thank you, ji.
And this
We
is
all
for
are here,
everybody.
love to help you. We all are here, love to
For
help you.
everybody. If you feel you are in the Diamond and Sapphire and you want to start from zero, मैं बताता हूँ मैं भी जीरो ही हूँ अभी भी. मुझे बस प्रदीप भाई का फोन आता है, ये खरीद लो, मैं खरीद लेता हूँ.
Super, brilliant. Thank you, Masa. Thank you for the work.
ठीक है. So I will also start with you.
So we all need to take action. Obviously, everything is available in the recording. सब कुछ recording में available है. Go and watch the recording and don't worry about this. We are going to repeat the cycle because हर चीज का time आता है. Whenever we find the opportunity, we'll teach you. Whenever we find the opportunity, जैसे आज मैंने set किया था in the group, fast track group के अंदर, Sapphire group के अंदर, this is the time what you will do. Did I tell anybody to buy? Did I tell anybody to sell? You decided to buy and sell and people make 5,000, 7,000, 10,000 rupees. So you have to believe in yourself that whatever you have learned, you learned it right, need to implement it. It's your decision. किसका पैसा है? पैसा मेरा है कि आपका है? It's your money, it's my money. It's your money. So who loves your money? You loves your money. Profit आएगा किसका आएगा? It's your profit. So you love your money, it's your profit. Do your research. I'll just help you to teach. This is right, this is wrong. This is right, this is wrong. Now take your decision. अगर आप उसके बाद भी गलत डायरेक्शन में जाते हैं तो what we can do? We can just pull you back, and that is our responsibility. So if you got the confidence कि हाँ अभी आया है, I did it right, then increase your capital, scale your capital. So this is all from my side. Thank you everybody. I just want everybody, whatever you have learned in this session, जितना भी आपने सीखा है, and you find it is useful for you, just share your love on this link. Just write 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, hit the 5-star button, and write whatever you feel like about this 120-minute session. It's more than 120 minutes. It's 130 minutes. So whatever you feel like, just put your thought process in this link, hit the 5-star button. This is from my side. And whenever you feel like you need any kind of help, Amar is there, me is there, other wealth coaches are there, just drop them a message. You will get the response very quickly. Any other questions for this session, for the Sapphire Club membership? Do you have any questions? Just unmute and ask your question. This is the last chance. Yes, Malik Babu. Any question? Yes, please.
Good morning, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Actually, I'm not a question, sir. I want to add a few lines. Actually, I am also doing this stock market since 1 year, sir. Actually, I am going to job, but I am not a full trader.
Okay.
But with videos, YouTube videos, I have learned some points, and I am going through that trading at the morning 9:15 to 10:15 between I will buy, and I will leave for 1 week. For the 1 week, I will be after getting 4 to 5% of the increment, then I am closing the session. If anything goes wrong and it is going to lower side, if it given the loss of 5% or 10%, I will be adding a few more stocks at lower price. I am averaging that one.
Okay.
Based on that, I am doing, sir. Right now, I am almost 70,000 I gained from that stock market.
Amazing, super, brilliant.
That is what I mean to say is I am not knowing anything in the stock market. I have not gone through any training also. But what I want to add, if you are not knowing also, if you believe that if you selected the good stocks, like what you have explained in the previous session, sir. If you follow at least 4 to 5 stocks, by averaging, if you are getting losses, even if you are not without getting any single negative rupee also, you can get profit, but you have to wait for some time.
Amazing.
So that is what I am doing, sir.
Brilliant,
that's one time I want to express.
Super, brilliant.
express.
Proud of you. I'm a lot proud of you. Everybody just write down more power to you, Malik sir. You are the giving, the person who is giving confidence to the other people. You are doing amazing. Yes, Lokesh ji, please, your turn. Yes, Lokesh sir. Unmute yourself and speak out.
बस नाउ सर वी आर योर न्यू स्टूडेंट और बहुत अच्छे तरीके से आप समझा रहे हो, फिर हम भी कुछ शेयर खरीदेंगे और नेक्स्ट टाइम बोलेंगे कि हमने इतना पैसा बनाया.
Super, brilliant. Amin.
Thank
we are waiting for your responses कि सर मैंने इस महीना 1 लाख रुपया बनाया. And that is much more than my other earning. We are waiting for that time particularly. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So this is all from my side. Thank you everybody for joining me. Thank you everybody for giving me your time, because your time is the most precious commodity. And if you are using your time wisely, that means you will surely get the better returns. So thank you everybody for joining me here. Thank you everybody for being part of Wealth Accelerator. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice time. This recording will be updated in the Teachable. You will get the access very soon. So see the recording again and again, so you'll got the fine tuning. Bye bye. Take care. Good night. Have a nice time. And for the Sapphire membership, contact Amar sir and any other wealth coach. Bye bye. Take care. Thank you.